Imagine this. You wake up every day with a plan to change your life. You tell yourself that you will start fresh, eat better, work harder, focus more. For a few days, you try, but slowly, everything goes back to the same routine. And you begin to wonder, why is it so hard to change? The answer is simple. Because real change doesn't come from big decisions. It comes from small habits. This is the powerful idea behind the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. The word atomic means tiny, something so small that it feels almost invisible. But here's the truth. These tiny habits, when repeated every day, have the power to completely transform your life. Think about this. If you improve yourself by just 1% every day, you might not notice any change at first. But over time, those small improvements begin to add up. After 1 year, you become almost 37 times better. And the same works in reverse. If you get just 1% worse every day, your life slowly declines, without you even realizing it. That's why success is not about one big breakthrough. It's about small actions, done consistently, over time. Now here's where most people make a mistake. They focus only on goals. They say, I want to lose weight. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. But James Clear explains something very important. Goals are not enough. Because goals don't change your daily behavior. Systems do. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. In simple words, if your habits are not aligned with your goals, you will never achieve them. So instead of chasing big goals, you need to focus on building better habits. But there is something even more powerful than habits. Identity. Most people try to change their results. Some try to change their habits. But very few people try to change who they are. And that is where real transformation happens. For example, instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am a runner. Instead of saying, I want to read, say, I am a reader. Because when you believe something about yourself, you start acting in that way. Every small action you take is like a vote for the person you want to become. If you read one page, you are becoming a reader. If you exercise for 5 minutes, you are becoming a healthy person. And slowly, these small actions shape your identity. Now the question is, how do we build good habits? James Clear gives us a simple system. 4 rules. The first rule is, make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, you need to make it visible. Keep your book where you can see it. Keep your water bottle near you. Because what you see directly influences what you do. The second rule is, make it attractive. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely you are to follow it. You can combine habits with things you enjoy. For example, listen to music while working out. This makes the habit easier and more enjoyable. The third rule is, make it easy. This is where most people fail. They try to do too much, too fast. Instead, start small, very small. Read one page, do one push-up, write one sentence. Because starting is the hardest part. Once you start, continuing becomes natural. The fourth rule is, make it satisfying. Your brain loves rewards. If a habit feels good, you will repeat it. So always celebrate small wins. Even a small progress is still progress. Now here's something even more important. Your environment plays a bigger role than your motivation. You don't need more willpower. You need a better environment. If junk food is around you, you will eat it. If your phone is always in your hand, you will keep scrolling. So instead of trying to fight bad habits, remove them from your environment. Make good habits easy and bad habits difficult. and your behavior will start changing automatically. Now think about your life. Every day, you are building your future. With every small action, with every small decision, you may not see results immediately, but change is happening. Slowly, quietly, in the background. And one day, everything will be different. Not because of one big moment, but because of hundreds of small habits, repeated every single day. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start small. Start now. Because one tiny habit can change your entire life.